Flight simulator. How do you simulate golf on a computer? That seems harder to imagine.
Well, it's actually probably a little easier than what Ned did with his program. Ours doesn't require quite as much concentration to play, so hopefully I'll be able to describe it as we play along. What we tried to do was to provide the user with three-dimensional view, and as I get into the game, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's a little easier to show than it is to describe.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
Show it.
Before you get actually started with with playing, you have the option of going to the practice tee, as you see here, practicing your driving, going to practice green or practicing your putting, practice any one of the 18 holes, or begin the game. And we're going to begin the game here. What we're going to do is we're going to resume a game and play that I actually started on Pebble Beach, which is one of the courses that comes with it. Here you see an overview of Pebble Beach, the 18th hole. And as you can see, the regulation tees are 533 yards, pro tees are 543 yards. We're playing from the pro tees.
And it's a par 5.
And it's a par 5.
Mm-hmm.
The computer, as you can see down at the text portion of the screen, is recommending a driver based on the distance that I have left to the hole. If you ever get stuck, you can also press escape at any time, and that will remind you of all of the various key commands that you need in order to play. But basically, in order to do an entire stroke, it requires only 3 taps of the space bar. The first one will start my backswing, the second one will start my downswing, and the third one is actually the most crucial crucial as far as timing goes for determining whether I'm going to hit the ball straight or hook, which means go to the left, slice, go to the right. So here I'm going to go. I'm going to tap it right now to start, tap it again, tap it again. So I was a little bit late, which means the ball is going to slice ever so slightly to the right.
So there really is some physical coordination you've got to do here in terms of the timing of
That's
those
right.
keystrokes. You're hitting the space bar 3 times.
Right. So it's simple keyboard input, which makes it easy to learn for people, but at the same time it does require some critical timing, which will give people some challenge over the course of playing the game. Now we find ourselves at the position where I hit the ball, and I have 294 yards left to the hole. The computer is recommending the 3-wood because that's the club that will give me the maximum distance. So I'm going to try hitting it again. Again, it's 3 taps of the space bar, once, twice, 3 times. And again, I hit it a little bit late, which means I'm slicing to the right. You can see the ball traveling down there. And it looks like I might end up behind the tree. And by the way, there actually is a tree there on the 18th hole at Pebble Beach.
So that's the real course.
Right.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do something here a little different. We're going to go back to that original overhead view, and the computer is going to trace out where I just hit my last 2 shots. Yep, we're right behind the tree. Okay, so what I need to do then is aim a little bit. And I'm going to aim by pressing the left cursor key.
Looks like cheating to me. Go ahead.
So we're going to aim by pressing the left cursor key. Again, I can aim again to the right, and if I wanted to, I can go in a complete 360-degree rotation. The computer is recommending a pitching wedge, which gives me a total maximum distance of about 100 yards. So I'm going to hit it about 70% of the club's rated power. And again, it requires 3 taps of the
Now, how do you do
space bar.
that? You said you're going to hit it at 70%.
Right. The power bar that's on the left-hand portion of the screen goes from 0 to 100%. So I'm going to stop it at about 70%, which is about the 7th white mark that you see up there on the screen. Hopefully, I can do that. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. And I intentionally sliced it a little bit because I had to aim to the left of the hole.
Whoa! Looked pretty good.
Good. So we're on in 3.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to an overhead of the green. It will show me where my ball is in relationship to the hole. If there were other people playing, it would show the rest of the players' balls.
I don't want to rush your game, but you got 30 seconds to make this
Right,
up.
28 feet. If I needed to aim, I would move the cursor key up and down. And it looks like I have a straight shot in. My power bar on the left is now in increments of 8 feet, so I need to hit it about 3.5. Oh, I hit it.
Oh, sorry, that was pretty close. You got one more shot, though, anyhow.
Okay, well, we'll finish it up. And I still ended up.
All right.
I still ended up with a birdie. Now, there's my scorecard.
Now, you've got 4 built-in courses in Mean 18. You can actually design your own course, though, can't you?
That's right, because Mean 18 comes with a course architect that allows people to either modify an existing course or to create an entirely new one.
And as a golfer, do you find it satisfying to play the game that way?
I find it very simple, and people who don't even really play golf also enjoy playing it, too.
Well, 2 interesting simulations. Thanks, Ned. Thanks, John. That's it for our look at games. Hope we'll see you again.